Hey guys. Okay, so typically what I use to clean my brushes are just a dish detergent and extra virgin olive oil. So here what I'm doing is just filling up my sink with warm water, and I'm putting a little bit of the soap in there as well. Just want to make sure it's getting nice and warm. And then on the plate here I have half of it is the olive oil and the other half is the dish soap. So then what I do is I just take a brush and I will swirl in the water just to get a little damp, and then mix it between the two, olive oil and the dish soap, and swirl it in my hands. I want to make sure that when I'm squeezing it between my hands that the foam, like the suds of the dish soap, is clear. Not clear, I'm sorry, white. Usually that will mean that all of the product is out of the brush and your brush is good and clean and ready to use for the next time. See? So that was our powder puff brush. Now this is just a Morphe angled brush. I wanted to show you the difference between the two. So again, just swirling it. You can see the water is really getting dirty. Swirl, 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 and then it'll come out nice and clean. I like to run it under the water too, just to make sure that it's extra clean, and to make sure all the suds are out of the center of the brush. So now I wanted to show you our liquid foundation brush, because this one's a little challenging. What I do is I really massage the mixture of the oil and the dish soap in there, especially in the center, because typically what I do is I use that for our BB cream and concealer, and I'll put the concealer in the divot part of the brush, and then that will get soaked in there. So what I do is I just like to really rub it in and make sure that it all comes out nice and clean. Next, I just took the concealer and the cream shadow brush, and I wanted to show you how to use that as well. Just do the same exact thing. Squeeze it out and then just make sure that it's nice and clean. So here is my beauty blender, or I'm sorry, not a beauty blender, it's a Real Technique sponge. What I do now is I just swirl it in the remainder of the soap, and then I really like to scrub it and rub it on my hand. As you can see, the foundation's really coming out of it. It's dirty. I did want to say too, when you're cleaning your brushes, just make sure that you're holding them bristle side down, and you're not getting any water above the barrel, because if you get water in the barrel part of your brush, like the silver part, it'll get into the actual brush itself and it'll rust it and help it make it fall apart. So just make sure that bristle sides are down and the water stays out of the barrel. I really like to take my time with this and clean it, because the center of the beauty blender is where a lot of the product ends up. So I will just take some more of the dish soap a couple more times, and I like to squeeze it out and really make sure that the center of the sponge is nice and clean, as well as the outside. So now it's just a matter of trying to get all of the soap out of the sponge. I will make sure that it's nice and full with water, and then I'll squeeze it all the way out. And then I'll fill it up and I'll squeeze it all the way out. I just want to make sure that all of the soap gets out of the sponge completely. So here are all my brushes. I just lay them out on a clean towel, and I make sure that they're nice and separated. My beauty blender, I like to stack it on something so that it's not laying on its side, because it won't dry all the way. But just wanted to show you how I store them, or let them dry. In about an hour or so, what I'll do is I'll come back and turn them all over and then put another towel on top. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching and have a great night. Bye guys.